Bye, have a great time.
Nope, you're not. Mass Effect Andromeda is broken. This is the effect of poor resource management in the company, bad communication between buyer divisions, crunch, and the constant changes at the production stage, including very invasive processes such as changing software on which dialogues were created. In short, what was already done by developers was deleted because someone on the top decided that it was necessary to change the software on which people in the studio had been working for several months or longer. All work on the game was slowing down, and in the worst moments it was necessary to start work from scratch. The worst thing is the fact that the honor of creating Andromeda was received by BioWare Montreal, but for those who are not familiar with this topic, I'm coming with an explanation. There are several game types that, from the perspective of design, programming and let's call it design philosophy, are the hardest to produce. RPGs, open world games, MMOs, Metroidvanias, and if any of these games is a AAA title, things start to get even more complicated. And if someone does not have a lot of experience in designing this type of games, these people are already screwed from the start. And the developers doesn't have any experience in that type of games. So people in Montreal get that plus that plus that. What's even worse, these people had on their shoulders
the weight of the huge popularity a well-known franchise like this.
What's even worse, these people had on their shoulders the weight of the huge popularity of a well-known franchise like Mass Effect, right? People in Montreal were screwed when they get included to this project. And this is the reason why we had bad facial animations and tired Addison's face.
Alright, what happened? To who? To whom? And your goddamn father. And your goddamn father.
This game is not the result of a bad work of the game developers, okay? This is a perfect example of a game destroyed by a corporate machine, because if you look closely at the Andromeda, you can clearly see in the individual stages of the game care and real effort of the people who work on this game. There are really interesting ideas here, fascinating lore, cool well-done elements that you can enjoy very easily. Only to get a slap on your face by some bugs, glitches or stupid dialogue choices. The game, even after updates, has problems with these famous face animations. They are not that bad, okay, but there are some problems here and there, mostly with weird lip-syncing or paralyzed faces in dialogues. Even the first Mass Effect had better animations than this.
I don't like having him on board. Call me paranoid.
And there are some weird situations like this. I don't know, she have to use a toilet or what. The appearance of some NPCs is not that good, but overall it can be tolerated, and this isn't something permanent, and still we can see some good looking NPCs, okay? The character creator is the same shit as before the patches, okay? Seriously, what is this? What is this? What is that? Fortunately the modders came to the rescue, and they have done a hell of a great job, okay? Thanks to which you can finally create a good looking character. Despite the updates, our teammates still like to teleport themselves from behind our backs, right in front of our legs, just because the game engine can't handle the path that your teammates have to move. Overall, the mechanics of the game are still good. Sometimes very good. Driving in Nomad is pure fun. The way this vehicle moves is really polished, and it is one of the best made elements in the whole game. And if you add some mods to this... Yep. The car is central when it comes to exploration, so traveling through the maps is very nice. A very good element of this part of gameplay is the fact that during nomad travel we can hear our companions talk, and these are some of the best dialogues in the whole game. It affects all the further willingness to continue exploring, look for new side quests, establishing outposts and all that crap. The combat system is great. The game gives you multiple possibilities in terms of personalizing your style of the fight. Seriously, in this game you can play as you like, whether at distance or in close range. We can go fully into melee, cloak, use different abilities like biotic, technological or combat, and all of that is explained in the story, so not plot holes there, where someone with combat training can use biotic abilities, technician abilities. The graphics in this game is very good, as you can see, sometimes even better, but it would not be Andromeda if the game doesn't show any glitches or graphical bugs from time to time. What about the story? This is very sad topic because each Mass Effect had very well written main thread and the side ones of course, but in Andromeda you can see those efforts again, the will of developers, you can clearly see these ideas and intentions, but unfortunately the effect of this is that the part of it is done really well, the huge part is medium and the rest of this is just complete garbage. It's real shame because this new universe in Andromeda could be really good. There are a few foundations here to build another epic trilogy, some cool things, races, factions, technology, all that crap, but in the end we get this. The music is okay, there are songs that are very cool, but the bigger part is rather background. What's more, the music is hardly even heard in the game. Seriously, who tested this game? To hear anything, to hear music, you have to enter the game settings and play with the sliders to hear any songs. It's a real shame, because this game has the potential to become something greater, you know. Personally, I like this game, but even though I know this game is average, this is the worst game in the Mass Effect franchise. Right now the series is on ice and any hope for the sequel for this game is lost forever. Now we can only hope that Anthem isn't gonna suck and Dragon Age 4 will be great, and maybe someday we will get new Mass Effect eventually. But if not, I will probably kill myself.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.